Yup, you guessed it, we're diving headfirst into Wicked. The magical, thought-provoking, and downright mind-blowing reimagining of The Wizard of Oz. This movie has taken the world by storm. From the dazzling musical numbers to the jaw-dropping visuals and, of course, the powerful themes, it's safe to say that John M. Chu and the cast knocked it out of the park. But guys, there's something this movie does so beautifully, so boldly, that we need to talk about it today. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. Because while most people are raving about the visuals or those iconic songs, there's one conversation that's been flying under the radar: how Wicked absolutely nails a critique of ableism. And when I say nails it, I mean this film doesn't just point fingers at the obvious stuff. No. Wicked digs deep and challenges us to rethink how discrimination creeps into our words and actions, even when we think we're being nice. So buckle up, because today we're unpacking Wicked's fierce takedown of ableism and how it redefines what it means to be heroic, misunderstood, and gloriously different. Let's go. Now, if you're not familiar with Wicked, let me catch you up real quick. This isn't just a retelling of The Wizard of Oz. Nope. It's a full-blown origin story that flips the script, following Elphaba, a green-skinned girl with a heart of gold who's been judged her whole life, and her sister, Nessarose, a wheelchair user who's struggling to find her independence. But this movie doesn't just stop at look at these awesome characters. Wicked tackles big themes questioning authority, celebrating individuality, and here's the kicker, spotlighting ableism in a way that hits you right in the feels. And guys, let me tell you, it's rare to see a movie take on ableism with the nuance this one does. Let's start with Nessarose. Played brilliantly by Marissa Bode, this character is the sister of Elphaba, and her journey is so important. She arrives at Shiz University excited for a fresh start, ready to be her own person after living under her overprotective father's gaze. But here's where Wicked shines. It doesn't shy away from showing how society views her wheelchair, not just as a tool she uses but as something that defines her in the eyes of others. You see, people around Nessarose keep calling her tragically beautiful. And guys, let's pause here because we need to unpack this. At first glance, it sounds like a compliment, right? Tragic. But beautiful? Wrong. What this phrase does is reduce her to her wheelchair, implying she's only admirable because of what she's overcoming. I mean, how often do we hear this in real life? People calling someone brave or inspiring for just existing? Living their lives? That's not respect, folks. That's pity wrapped up in a shiny little bow. And Wicked calls it out hard. In the movie, Nessarose keeps reminding everyone, she's just a normal person. She's not tragic for going to college. She's not brave for rolling into a classroom. She's just living her life like anyone else. And the movie hits us with this stark reality: when we patronize people like this, we're actually putting them in a box. Guys, here's the thing, Wicked shows us that politeness can be patronizing. Those sugary, well-meaning comments are just another form of ableism. And we don't often talk about this. But this movie throws it in your face and says, hey, pay attention. And let's talk about the representation here, because Wicked isn't just using Nessarose to make a point. Nope, her character is fully realized. She's complex. She's strong. She's flawed. And Marissa Bode, who is actually a wheelchair user herself, brings so much authenticity to the role. This is what happens when filmmakers care about real representation. They didn't just slap a wheelchair on a character and call it a day. They built a story that explores what it means to navigate a world that constantly misunderstands you. But that's not all, guys. Wicked doesn't just stop at calling out ableism. It also shows us how to do better. Through Elphaba and Nessarose's bond, we see what true support looks like. It's not pity. It's not fixing someone. It's treating them like a whole, capable person while giving them the space to be themselves. This is why Wicked is more than just a visually stunning musical. It's a wake-up call. It's saying, hey, let's stop putting people in boxes. Let's stop glorifying their struggles and start celebrating their humanity. So, what can we take away from this? Simple, let's change the narrative. Let's learn from Wicked. Whether it's how we speak to others or how we think about representation in media, we can do better. And let's make one thing clear, Nessarose isn't tragically beautiful. She's just beautiful. Period. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know your thoughts on Wicked and its powerful message.